Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and today we're going to do our weekly check-in for February 28th to March 6th. Happy Saturday. And I'm so excited for this check-in because there's so many great things to check in about. So, first, let's start with our book mail because I'm so excited about this. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I got A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout from my friend Sharon Dwyer. Please go check her channel out. The link will be in the description. I can't wait for this book. This is book 2 in Blood and Ash series, and I'm so excited for this. I'm hoping to read this at the end of this month, maybe beginning of April, before book 3 comes out later in April, and I just can't wait for this book. I'm so excited to see what happens. And I just opened to a random page because this is what I love to do with new books, and the first sentence says, "Damn bloodsuckers, boys, be fast. The first voice came again, somewhere from the trees." And that just makes me so excited to read it. So I can't wait to read A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So excited. Thank you again, Sharon. You're the best. I love you to the moon and back. Now, on to our books that I have finished. So I finished technically reading 3 books this week, which is insane. So the first book I finished was Fires of Hell by my friend Andrew Stillman, and he's at Get Right In. I'll link his channel down below. But I've been kind of helping him work through this revision. This is a revision of his first book, Immortality Waits, which I reviewed in December, and I am so excited to see where he goes with this book, and I love working with him on it. But I finally finished this reading through this revision, and it took me way longer than I thought, just because of myself. I'm a slow reader. Nothing in reflection of Andrew's writing, but I can't wait to see where he goes with this book. Next up is Jade City. I finished this and I still can't stop thinking about this book. This is definitely a 5-star book for me. I loved every second of it, and I will have a full review on this coming up next week on Wednesday. But this book was so good. I can't wait to read Jade War with Abby in May. This book, my brain is still thinking about this book. That's how good it was. I can't wait for it. Yeah, Jade City, 5 stars. And then the last book I finished was an audiobook I was listening to, and that's called Winter Dance, The Fine Madness of Running the Iditarod. It was written by Gary Paulson, and this is part of the transportation collab vlog that I have coming up that will be posted at the end of the month. I gave this book 3.5 stars, but there will be a lot more details on that at the end of the month when we all post our transportation vlogs. So, to my currently reading. So, I've put Ember in the Ashes on hold because to me, it was too similar to Jade City, and my mind just kept thinking about Jade City, so I wasn't able to appreciate Ember in the Ashes as much, but I will be returning to that this month. I just needed a break from it so I could fully appreciate how much that book does. So instead of Ember in the Ashes, I started reading Redeeming Love, and this is part of my fun little birthday series I have going. So back on March 3rd was my friend Leslie's birthday at The Nerdy Narrative, and she did a great live stream opening all of her gifts. And I said for each one of my BookTube friends' birthdays, I want to read one of their favorite books. And Leslie said, you absolutely have to read Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. And so I've started this week on Thursday when I got back from the library, and I'm loving it so far, but I know I'm gonna need tissues. It's gonna wreck my heart, so I am ready / not ready for that, but I am really enjoying this book so far, and I'm glad Leslie recommended it. Next up, I started The Starless Sea, which is our Literary Apothecary Discord buddy read, and I am really enjoying how different this book is from everyone else. I'm still very early on in it, but I'm actually enjoying this more than I thought I would. People kept saying it's a weird book. It's one of those decisive books where you either love it or you don't like it at all. But I'm enjoying it so far, so I'm hoping that continues through the rest of the book. And as you know, this will be a live show with Books with V and Vish. Probably at the beginning of April we'll do that show, I'm guessing. And I can't wait for that show because I love Vish so much. And I'll put her links in the channel also. so you can go check her out. All of these people I mentioned, you know, there will be links in the description. Go check out their channels if you haven't already yet. And then I am, yes, still making my way through Brothers Karamazov. I have gotten to book 4 now, which is still way behind the buddy read I'm doing at the Literary Discord with the Codex Cantina and Christy Lewis Dostoevsky in Space, and the Bookworm, Musical Bookworm, and History Shelf. I'll put the link for that Discord in the description also, but I'm still really enjoying this, and like I said before, I kind of enjoy coming from behind everyone else, so I see their reactions and then I can add that into what I'm reading, and it helps me kind of digest such a big, dense book like Brothers Karamazov. But I'm really enjoying this book so far, so I can't wait to get further in this. And then, so that's all the books that I'm currently reading. Oh, and I'm currently beta reading a book for one of my Discord friends. It's called Anthem for the Passing Bells, and I am enjoying being a beta reader. This is kind of my first go at this, so I'm enjoying it so far. Now, next is, what am I going to be reading next? After I finish all of these books, what's next? So after I finish The Starless Sea, I'm going to be jumping in with a buddy read with my friend Charmaine and Angela for All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. Now this will be a reread for me. I read this book 2 years ago, I think it was, and I absolutely loved this book so much. It hits all the emotions. It's amazing. It's a historical fiction World War II era book, and it is so great. And I actually got to meet the now Pulitzer-winning author Anthony Doerr when I was out in Idaho getting my MFA. He was one of our visiting writers during one of my years, and he is just the nicest person ever. So I am so excited to be able to support him because he's just so nice. And then after I finish Redeeming Love, I'm going to be jumping into Senlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft, and this is going to be my birthday read for Alan at Library of Alexandria. This is one of his favorite series. He loves Senlin so much, almost as much, or maybe more, Alan will tell me if I'm right, than Discord. Maybe along the same lines as Discworld. But anyways, I'll be starting Senlin Ascends after Redeeming Love for Alan's birthday, which is coming up on March 18th. So, and then after I finish my beta read of Anthem for the Passing Bells, I will be moving on to Wildcat by J.P. Harker, and this is an ebook that the author himself sent me and asked if I would be interested in reviewing and doing a video on it, and I can't wait because a lot of my friends on Discord and the Shelf Published In read this last month and they absolutely loved it, so I can't wait to get into Wildcat. But that's it for now. Those are all my reads and my book mails, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.